Well, it's one of Britain's most famous ancient sites, but tonight Hadrian's Wall is getting a modern makeover. As part of the London 2012 festival, a line of 400 balloons will light up the night sky along its 73 miles.
The digital art installation will stretch from Wallsend to Bonus on Solway. Our arts correspondent David Sillitoe has been watching the preparations.
It was built to keep barbarians at bay, a windswept Roman frontier that is now, once again, alive with activity.
Right straight to this. Fingers crossed. It's not going to be too high to put the tethers in.
Only this time, they're creating a 73-mile-long artwork made of
400 balls of bobbing light striding across the British countryside following the line of Hadrian's Wall. More than 500 people are involved in creating this particular artwork.
I would describe myself as a nerd artist.
A nerd artist?
Yeah.
There's a bit of technology and a bit of art.
Mm-hmm.
500 people putting up some balloons on an old Roman wall.
Yeah. It's mad.
They glow, they blink, they shimmer. The colours controlled by the watching crowds via smartphone. Hadrian's Wall, reimagined not as a barrier, but a place to meet, gaze, and wonder. What's it all about?
Art is about exploring, new possibilities, new realities, and also that artists are kind of a R&D department for humanity. And this is our vision of a possible future.
For centuries, Hadrian's Wall was a great place to snaffle some free stone, but now it's protected. This project by Festival 2012, the cultural part of the Olympics, is one of several schemes trying to provoke thought, get us to actually visit and see afresh our World Heritage sites.
It will be visually spectacular, and we certainly think from work that we've done previously on events like this, people do come out, and I think we should have thousands of people out on Hadrian's Wall over the next 2 evenings.
It's already attracting attention. Usually a place for a walk, quiet thought on old stones is tonight as lively as it was under the Romans. David Sillitoe, BBC News, Hadrian's Wall.
Well, Sharuna Sagar is at Hadrian's Wall for us this evening, and Sharuna, it all looks rather lovely behind you there. Not really summery, a little bit misty, but I'm sure it will look beautiful once those balloons are all lit.
Yes, the mist is starting to lift a little bit. I'm at Walltown Crags, around 16 miles east of Carlisle, and what you can see behind me are 3 of the 400 or so balloons, big giant weather balloons that have been installed the full length of Hadrian's Wall. It's part of the installation called Connecting Light, and it's the brainchild of a digital arts collective from New York. Now, of course, they came up with the concept, but with me is the man who actually has to make it work. Now, Rob, in just a few minutes' time, the whole installation goes live for the first time. It's its world premiere. Are you a little nervous?
Well, we're nervous and we're very excited also. Both Yes, Yes, No and my company, Digi International, have been preparing for months for this celebration of an ancient wall using a lot of modern technology.
Now, the artwork's been called the longest artwork ever by some, and this is, of course, one of the longest walls in the world.
That's right.
Quite a lot of pressure on you there.
It is a lot of pressure, and we know things have to work. That's one of the reasons that Digi got involved with Yes, Yes, No, is that this entire event really requires technology that is going to transmit wirelessly across a huge area.
Well, they're starting to actually glow a little ahead of schedule here. That means it's working.
That does mean it's working, and so I'm more excited and less nervous now.
So how does it actually work? Can you tell people how they can get involved?
Sure. Well, the way it works is that all of these inflatable illuminated weather balloons are chained together with programmable XB radios, little radios that create a network all the way across the wall. And that is connected to the internet through a device cloud called iDigi. But none of that is really important to the users. What's important to the users, to the people visiting, is they can send messages. So they can go to the website, which is connectinglight.info, and they can put a message in, and that message will be translated into pulses of light and transmitted all the way down the wall.
So you really need the public to get on board to make this this illusion of floating balloons actually come to life.
That's right. This is a public interactive artwork, and so everyone can get involved and enjoy it together.
So just using your laptop, your mobile phone if it's a smartphone, or your tablet basically.
That's right. Any one of those things you can get online and send a message. And this is really about changing what was once a boundary into a connection between people.
Now there are people already turning up along the route. There are 9 manned stations, I understand, but of course if you don't want to get out and about in weather like this, you can just have a drive-by. Apparently there's some drive-by routes, and if you don't even want to get out of your car, you can actually get involved with this whole installation from the comfort of your own home. And I understand that it's only here for 2 days, so don't hang about, because apparently balloons go down, right?
They certainly do. Balloons don't last forever.
Back to the studio.
Sharuna, thank you very much indeed. I love that idea, it's the idea of being conceived in New York and ending up on Hadrian's Wall.
Absolutely.
It's lovely.
See what the weather's going to be like for them this evening. Here's Matt Taylor.